2 for AJ Olandres from the 15-foot line. 2 minutes and 48 in the first quarter. We get Cash Norwood. Here's a steal. And another foul on AJ Olandres. And another trip to the 15-foot line for AJ. Back-to-back fouls on Mr. AJ Olandres. AJ missing this time. He was 2 for 2 earlier. Now he's 2 for 3. He's 2 for 4. So from 2 for 2 to 0-2. Valentino. Lead. Marius. And foul on number 5. That is Norwood.
Substitution. Second personal foul for Norwood. Running for penalty.
Wait. 2 minutes and 3 seconds. From Jaden. Now to Jet. Jet inside. Basket there for Jet Gabriel. Sunga. We got a minute and 36 remaining in the first quarter. Seems they're in. Basket miss there.
On the shot clock.
.28 seconds remaining. For those who are following the schedule that's posted on our on the Facebook page of Manila Live, I think there's a slight change made on the schedule, but it's the same 16 teams that will be playing on a court one. It's just there was a slight tweak made with the schedule. So please do go back to the Facebook page and check them out. Check them out again. 20 seconds remaining. Going to Cash. Coming off for three. Basket there. I think that's number. That's number 11, Jay Chua. And we have 19-3. A 16-point advantage for Elite in New South Wales Black. And the second day of competition here at CCF Court 1 for Manila Live. We'll be right back.
The NBTC family for being able to set up tournaments like this to get the best guys in their region to be able to compete against. The NBTC family for being able to set up tournaments like this to get the best guys in their region to be able to compete against each other.
Three-pointer. And that
Quarter. It is a 6-point lead for. Let me say it again. It is a 16-point lead for Elite New South Wales Black as they have 19 on the board against 3 of Genesis. And of course, this is Manila Live. And thank you to our sponsors, SM Super Malls, Smart Communications. Thank you to Pocari Sweat, Molten, our official game ball, Swish, our official app, and Omni Electrical and Lighting. Coming for Nathaniel to AJ inside. And there's a foul.
Foul number 7. First personal foul, first team foul.
And with the inbound, we got Theo Taniedo. AJ. Nathaniel. Back to Theo. And there's a foul. Oh, traveling. Traveling call and Theo. No basket. Oh, no, not. I really need to get used to the whistle. If it's court 1 or court 2. And Elite New South Wales. Double team on Genesis. Santiago.
First personal foul for the team. First team foul. Substitution. Lopez replacing Murray.
Back now to Lopez. Here's AJ. And 2 free throws for AJ Olandres. And this is his third trip to the free throw.
First personal foul. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And foul will be called on number 17, Brady. Miss on AJ's free throw. Genesis with Lopez. Lopez off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez inching closer. There's a foul. And that's a trip to the free throw for Rodriguez.
Foul number 27.
And foul's going to be called on number 7, Tio Taniedo.
Second team foul.
Miss on the first from Rodriguez. Also miss on the second. But there is a backup plan for Genesis. And it's 19-8. Now to Nathaniel. AJ. We got Jaden crossing through. Rebound by Jay Chua.
Foul number 6, Vino.
And there's a foul. It's going to be called on number.
First,
Sorry.
third for Basket Soul.
Nathaniel. Wait, let me just compose myself. Number 30, that is. That is Santiago.
Second personal foul, third team foul.
And at the free throw line, Santiago. Santiago with the second free throw. Going for a second one. Basket in for number 11, Jay Chua. And Jay Chua starting to be the man of the second quarter now, as they have 11 to 19. 8-point lead. Miss on that fancy shot coming from AJ.
Substitution.
Substitution as we have a Xavier Young checking back into the ball game for Elite New South Wales Black. Looking at Lopez. Genesis slowly coming back into this ball game. They're down by just 8 points. It was a total shutdown for them in the first quarter, as they only had 3 points on the board against 19 of Elite, and right now they have managed to keep Elite New South Wales,
Foul number 11.
as now we are an 8-0 run in favor of Genesis, and Jay Chua is at the free throw. Yes, folks, you heard me right. The red shirts are on an 8-0 run against Elite New South Wales Black. Jay takes them to 12. Chops down the lead to 7.
Okay, run out of it.
Jay for a second free throw.
Substitution.
Seals it. And that lead is now down to 6. And here's also great news if you're a supporter of Genesis. Elite New South Wales is already in penalty, and we're not yet halfway through the second quarter with 6 minutes and 27. And that is another fact that Genesis can take advantage of. Penalty already for Elite New South Wales. 2 team fouls for Genesis. Xavier, they have been denied a basket from the start of the second quarter. They have been stuck cold at 19.
First personal foul for Xavier.
We're looking at another free throw, this time for Lopez. And basket there for Lopez.
Navarro. Ateneo, 3, timeout. Timeout.
And yes, and I think we're joining the court too with a timeout with 6 minutes and 3 seconds to go. We got a score of 19 to 14. The lead is down to 5 and hardly any movement from New South Wales, Elite New South Wales, and we will be right back.
The NBTC family for being able to set up tournaments like this to get the best guys in their region to be able to compete against each other.
Three-pointer. And that should do it. Wins the NBTC Regional Championship.
And let's get back to the ball game. And now with 19 to 14, the impact of that, it is now an 11 to nothing run in favor of Genesis. And I think we can put the recognition of that run to Jay Chua. The moment he stepped into the ball game, a sense of really an inspiring play we've seen from Genesis. An 11 to nothing run. Elite New South Wales, we're now in the 4th minute of the second quarter. They haven't been able to score a single basket yet. And now Elite, will they be able to end the drought? It's a desert right now at the side of the court. Here. And another turnover. I've got number 7 with Lipnica going to Lopez. Off to Santiago, back to Lopez. Lipnica to Jay. Chua. Short on the shot. Back to Jay. Coming from Lipnica. Coming up for 3. Ball goes out of bounds. 5 minutes and 17 in the second quarter. Still looking for that first basket in the second quarter. Elite New South Wales. Now we got Nathaniel Bolina going off to the other side to Jet Gabriel. The 3 went awry for Nathaniel. Another turnover. Jay Chua going to Rodriguez. And with that basket now, the lead is down to 3. It is a 13-point run now for Genesis at the start of the second quarter. For Elite New South Wales, they're still looking for their first basket. I have never seen a slam door like this right now. And it is all happening for Genesis. Substitution. We see number 10 checking in, Lanaria. And that's flapping. Technical. Taking Xavier Young is called for a technical for faking a foul. And taking that free throw will be Lopez. A 13 to nothing run. Make that a 14 to nothing run. That lead is down to just 3. 16 to 19. And suddenly it is all dead silent at the side of Elite New South Wales Black. Not all of a sudden. It has been in the making. They are still looking for their first basket. Going to Nathaniel. AJ. Oh! It's turnover. And now with the inbound. Lopez. Going to Norwood. Rodriguez. Basket. A foul in the basket. A trip to the free throw. And we are tied, ladies and gentlemen. If you're just joining us, we are coming out of the first quarter with a score of 19 for Elite New South Wales and 3 for Genesis. Yes, you heard me right, 3. And now we are all tied in the second quarter with Elite New South Wales not being able to score still, as we are now about to end the 7th minute of the second quarter. They have the door slammed right now.
Substitution. Number 5, that's your third personal foul. Warning for penalty, Genesis. Substitution.
At the free throw, we got Nathaniel. All tied, really. Something is going on. It's like a spell has been put on the side of the court of Elite New South Wales. And to quote the great Gandalf, nothing, or to inspired by the quote of the great Dan Gandalf, nothing has passed. Coming off for 3. Missed there by Cash. Will this be their first basket in the third quarter, in the second quarter? Yes, it is. Finally, a movement there. 21-19. That is after a 16-0 run. By Genesis. And we have a timeout, and we will be right back.
NBTC family for being able to set up tournaments like this to get the best guys in their region to be able to compete against each other.
3-pointer. And that.
And let's get back to the ball game with 2 minutes and 59 seconds remaining in the second quarter. If you're just joining us, finally Elite has broken down that force field, that shield that has been blocking their shots, as they finally scored their first basket in the second quarter. I'd mark 3 minutes, and that followed a 16-0 run by Genesis. Missed there by Valentino. Now to Xavier. Xavier inside the paint. Going for a follow-up shot, hoping for it. AJ Olandres on the floor. And a kickball violation. Turnover. Cash with inbound. Going to Rodriguez. Cash getting fouled. Ball will stay with Genesis. And both teams already in penalty. Cash at the free throw. Sometimes it's still not shocking's not the word, but interesting when they just decide to pull down their shorts. Because getting their jersey tucked in is a major requirement. Xavier going to Nathaniel. Nathaniel with a fierce full pass inside, but there's Cash to take the ball away from the hands of AJ. But a counter move coming from Nathaniel Bolina. And they got 23-20. Off to Pangilinan. Here's Lanaria. Pangilinan. Cash. Norwood. Going for the three. No, that's a long two. It's a long two. Coming from number 10, Lanaria. We got 22-23. Nathaniel Bolina goes for the drive. Marius to AJ. It's Marius Decepida. And we have the return of Jay Chua. AJ Olandres sinking his first free throw. And 2 for 2 for AJ Olandres. Now with Cash Norwood. Cash to Pangilinan. And that's an offensive foul called on Valentino. And a substitution, we have Saviors, we have Lopez checking in. And Lopez checking in for Genesis. Savior. Now through the baseline for Nathaniel, and basket in for Jaden Santos. 40 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 27-22. And that's another turnover in favor of Elite New South Wales. Another substitution with Rodriguez coming back into the ball game. Nope. Possession is still with Genesis. Genesis. It's Pangilinan. Throw just before getting into the painted area. Retrieved by Rodriguez. Basket in! That's a three, I believe, from number 10. Lanaria. AJ Olandres. 7 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Going to Xavier. Now to Jaden. And the throw. And at the end of our second quarter, we got a score of 27 for Elite New South Wales Black and 25 for Genesis. And this is Manila live from the CCF Court 1, and we will be right back.
NBTC family for being able to set up tournaments like this to get the best guys in their region to be able to compete against each other.
Three-pointer. And that should do it. Wins the NBTC Regional Championship. Great game, great effort from everyone.
Mabuhay Pilipinas! We are greeting you from the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City, where the best high school teams are set to compete for the right to be recognized as the national champion. This is the NBTC Finals. Fast break. Oh, Ford gets the alley-oop. Oh, clears it cleanly for Alas. Puts it home. Kaya pa yan, ha?
NBTC family for being able to set up tournaments like this to get the best guys in their region to be able to compete against each other.
Three-pointer. And that should do it. Wins the NBTC Regional Championship. Great game, great effort from everyone.
Mabuhay Pilipinas! We are greeting you from the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City, where the best high school teams are set to compete for the right to be recognized as the national champion. This is the NBTC Finals. Fast break. Oh, four! Gets the alley-oop! Oh! Wow. Clears it cleanly for Alas. Puts it home.
And let's get back to the ball game. This is the third quarter action of Game 1 at Court 1 here at CCF for Manila Live. Genesis versus Elite New South Wales. And it was a spectacular second quarter for the young gentlemen of Genesis. Just to remind you folks, at the end of the first quarter, they were trailing by 16 at 19-3. But in the second quarter, there was just an explosion that happened from 3 to 25. That is 22 points that they managed to score. Well, for Elite New South Wales, it was a very good first quarter, scoring 19, and then a major slowdown. It was like, lack of a better description, it was like they had the cursed for 7 minutes. Barely go. We even had a 16-0 run in the second quarter in favor, of course, of Genesis. From 19 to 27, they managed to score only 8 points, but they still do keep the lead with 27 to 25. And a miss there coming from Lopez. And of course, NBTC Manila Live is presented by SM Supermalls. And we would like to thank our sponsor, Swish App Live Stats, Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas, SBP, Molin, our official game ball. We got Smart, or Molten, our official game ball. Smart. Thank you to OmniLight. Thank you to Pocari Sweat, our official ion supply. Gameville Sportswear, Aero Sports Center, and CCF, our Christ Commission Fellowship. Thank you for making NBTC Manila Live possible. 8 minutes and 52. We got Pangilinan going to Lopez. Off to Santiago. And a tap by Nathaniel Bolina. Going to Lanaria. Jay. Chua. 3's a miss. Xavier Young. Taking possession. Going to AJ. AJ Landres singing for a screen from Jaden. And traveling violation with another turnover and the substitution as Kao checks back in for Genesis. Lopez to Pangilinan. Back to Lopez. handoff from Santiago to and there's missed by Rodriguez. Another turnover. Rylan Roman. AJ. Xavier. Nathaniel. Rylan. Airball shot. Another turnover. 7 minutes and 28. Got Pangilinan. Going to Lopez. Lopez checking out their options. Pangilinan takes the three. Jay had a quick touch, but then it falls in the hands of Nathaniel Bolina. Xavier Young. And it's a turnover. Substitution. We have number 11, Jesua Salibong Kogon checking in. Six minutes and 55. We got Lopez. Straight up to Jay Chua, who straight up also got the triple team. Another turnover. Nathaniel. Off to the corner. AJ denied an entry to the painted area. Xavier makes it a bit into the bottom of the key, and AJ with a miss. AJ again against Jay Chua. And set a foul away from the ball. And substitution, we have number 52, Valentino, coming back into the ball game in Jaden Santos. Taking a well-deserved rest. As Theo Taniedo checks back for New South Wales, or Elite New South Wales. Here's Cash. Norwood with a miss. Trip inside, and that's going to count for Nathaniel Bolina. And the foul's going to be called on Cow. 27-29. Just a 2-point lead for the white shirts. Sorry, 27-31. 4-point lead for the white shirts. Substitution as we have number 23, Jet Gabriel Sunga checking back in. Going to Lopez. And then a steal by Amara Stewart. AJ Olandres And it's a turnover. Shot clock violation. Going to Valentino. Then to Lopez. Looking for Jay. Jay Chua up against AJ. Jay. Almost saved by Cal. And that's another turnover. Four minutes and 8 seconds. Bounce pass inside, surrounded by a sea of red. Number 23, Jet Gabriel Sunga.
10 seconds on the shot clock.
There's 11 seconds to shoot for the white shirts. Almost a turnover. Let's say by Jet Gabriel. Here's Omare. Stewart. And that's a foul.
Foul number 11.
Foul at number 11.
First personal foul.
That's Jay Chua. That's his first personal foul. And a first team foul. Both teams have only committed one foul each in this third quarter. And Xavier Young at the free throw. Lopez. Pass inside and basket in. Actually, great move from Valentino. Coming off that pass from Lopez. And bravely pierced through the defense of Elite New South Wales. Here's Jet Gabriel. Coming in for the three. Amari Stewart. JJ. Jet Gabriel. Quintero Sunga. I just noticed on his shirt he had the hyphen.
Single 21 seconds on the shot clock.
And we have a timeout with 2 minutes and 52 remaining. The score 29-31. A 2-point lead by Elite New South Wales Black over Genesis. And we will be right back.
The NBTC family for being able to set up tournaments like this to get the best guys in their region to be able to compete against each other.
Three-pointer. And that should do it. Wins the NBTC Regional Championship. Great game, great effort from everyone.
Mabuhay Pilipinas! We are greeting you from the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City where the
And let's get back to the ball game with 2 minutes and 52. The lead is at 2 in favor of Elite New South Wales. Lopez going to Cal. Back to Lopez, who dares and decides to take the three. Nice line. On the move down with the white shirts. AJ. Jay Chua is there. And as expected, Jay Chua finding that moment to take the ball away from the white shirts. Cash. 2 minutes 21. And basket in for Jet Gabriel Quintero Sunga. Lopez there with Jet. Cash Norwood saves the ball. Off from the corner. Goes to Cal. But the bounce ends up with Theo. Jet Gabriel Quintero Sunga. And that lead now is at 6, 35-29. Oops. Jump ball. Jump ball, and we have a substitution with O. Norwood. Checking back. We have O. Norwood coming in, and also number 17, Brady. Or is it Brady? Norwood. Off to Rodriguez. Lopez. And ball will stay with the red shirts. We got Orion. Norwood. Going to Rodriguez. Valentino. And that is a shot clock. Shot clock violation. 1 minute and 19 seconds. And substitution. And foul's going to be called on number 7, Lipnica. We got Ryan Norwood with the inbound. Going to Lopez. Off to Rodriguez. Rodriguez takes a shot. Just the back of the rim. Xavier Young. Or Xavier Young. 37-29. Saved by Rodriguez. Another turnover. Xavier Young. Going to AJ Olandres. Oh, and the block. It's going to be a foul on Valentino as there is contact. Oh, no, foul on number 6. Oh, Ryan Norwood is going call for the foul. And a trip to the free throw for Xavier Young. And some substitutions. We have 11 and 21 coming in. Jesua Salibongkogon and Marius Decepida. $18 seconds remaining. And a quick out of nowhere. Jet Gabriel Quintero Sunga. I don't think anyone knew that Jet Gabriel was going to go for that move, and it totally surprised everyone. And for the fans and friends of Elite New South Wales Black, they were pleasantly surprised. 4 seconds remaining in the third quarter with 37-29, an 8-point advantage. Norwood! Cash Norwood with that 3. And at the end of the third quarter, we have a score of 29 for Genesis and 37 for Elite New South Wales Black. And court 1 action at the CCF for NBTC Just a correction on the score. That is 32 to 39. 32 to 39, and we will be right back.
The NBTC family for being able to set up tournaments like this to get the best guys in their region to be able to compete against each other.
Three-pointer. And that should do it. Wins the NBTC Regional Championship. Great game, great effort from everyone.
Mabuhay Pilipinas! We are greeting you from the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City, where the best high school team.
And welcome back to NBTC Manila Live. This is the fourth quarter, and thank you to our sponsors, of course, as NBTC Manila Live is presented by SM Supermalls. Thank you to our sponsor, Swish App Live Stats, Samahan Basketball ng Pilipinas, SBP, Molten Official Game Ball, Smart, Omni Light, Pocar Sweat Official Iron Supply, Gameville Sportswear, Aero Sports Center, and CCF. And at the end of the third quarter, we were 39 to 32. A 7-point advantage by Elite in New South Wales Black. And look at Genesis from the spectacular show in the second quarter of 22 points down to 7 points in the third quarter. This is with the awakening of Elite New South Wales as they got back into the ball game. While for Elite South Wales, for an abysmal 8 in the second quarter, going to 12 and maintaining their lead in this ball game from 27 to 39, 12 points add on there on the score. And now with Elite New South Wales.
11 seconds on the shot clock.
And coming right after this ball game, we will have DNB LBDL versus Phil Nation Select New Zealand Remu. Kick ball, turnover. Ball is with Genesis.
Substitution.
Eight minutes and 36. We got Santiago. Turnover. AJ going to Nathaniel. It's Bolina to Olandres. That's Jaden to Rylan. And now off on the other side. That turnover with Cash Norwood. I think 8-second backcourt violation on Genesis. Going to AJ. AJ. Miss. Cash with a rebound. Cash. Gets the ball to Lipnica. To Lopez. Lopez. Drive. Ball taken away by Jaden. Jaden off to Rylan Roman. Whoops.
Same goal, 15 seconds on the shot clock.
Ball will stay with Elite New South Wales. Elite New South Wales with Jaden Santos and Arlen giving Jaden that look. Bro, why? 6 minutes and 52. We have a timeout, and this is NBTC Live presented by SM Supermalls.
The NBTC family for being able to set up tournaments like this to get the best guys in their region to be able to compete against each other.
Three-pointer. And that should do it. Wins the NBTC Regional Championship. Great game, great effort from everyone.
Mabuhay Pilipinas! We are greeting you from the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City, where the best high school team.
With 6 minutes and 52 remaining. Now we got a score of 32-39, a 7-point advantage for Elite New South Wales. Got Lopez going to Cash to Jay. Lopez to Lipnica. Valentina providing the screen. Now to Norwood. Lopez for the three. Nope. It's not going to fly. A turnover. AJ. To Nathaniel. Traveling. And substitution, we have Santiago checking in for Lipnica. Cash. Get 5 minutes and 57 seconds remaining. And I believe we have a timeout called by Genesis and NBTC Manila live from CCF Court 1. We'll be right back.
The NBTC family for being able to set up tournaments like this to get the best guys in their region to be able to compete against each other.
Three-pointer. And that should do it. Wins the NBTC Regional Championship. Great game.
And let's get back to the ball game with 10 seconds on the shot clock for the red shirts. Genesis. Back to Lopez. Coming on the inbound. And the ball taken away from the pass from Lopez. That was supposed to be for Cash Norwood. And Elite New South Wales with Theo Canedo. That dash. And taken away by Elite New South Wales with Nathaniel Bolina. Basket in. Elite New South Wales now with an 9-point lead. This is the biggest lead in this ball game. Step back for the three. Missed by Valentino. Gets to Elite New South Wales. Xavier Young. Xavier Young. Inside the paint for Xavier. Not a turnover. And that's going to be a foul. Foul on Xavier Young. Third personal foul. And that happens to be also Elite New South Wales' first team foul. Cash going to Lopez. Here's Lopez. Flips the switch and takes the two. 4 minutes and 31. They got 34 on the board against 41. Off to number 27, Teo Taniedo. That's a Cash to Valentino. Jay. Chua to Cash Norwood. Valentino. Inside to Jay Chua. Norwood, they got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Basket in from the drive off the baseline. Rodriguez. Nathaniel Bolina. It's 3 minutes and 34. Nathaniel. Defense there. Great defense owned by Lopez. Valentino. And there is nothing that Nathaniel and Theo can do to stop that move from Lopez. And that's a steal. And here comes Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Cash Norwood. Cash inside, off the glass, nope. Jay Chua. And last touch, Genesis. And a 38-43, a 5-point lead with 2 minutes and 49 remaining in this ball game. Here comes Nathaniel, denied of a basket.
15 seconds on the shot clock.
15 seconds to shoot. Saved by Omari Stewart. Made on hang time. And taking the shot, and no basket, but a trip to the free throw for Nathaniel Bolina. Lead is at 5. And 2 for 2 for Nathaniel Bolina. And after this ball game, we will have Phil M Nation select New Zealand Remo versus DNB LBDL. That is game number 2 at court 1 here at CCF. And there's a 2 for Genesis. 2 minutes 13. The lead is down to 5. Or the lead is at 5. Nathaniel Bolina. Turnover. Here's Valentino. Against 3. And Valentino connects. Last 2 minutes. Lead is down to 2. In favor of Elite New South Wales. We have had a deadlock in the second quarter, I believe at 19. Could this be the second one? And the ball is taken away from the hands of New South Wales.
Number 27. Number
And
27.
foul's going to be called on number 7.
Substitution.
We have some substitutions as well.
Substitution.
Substitution. We get number 3, Jet Gabriel Quintero Sunga coming back into the ball game. Cash to Lopez. Minute and 28 remaining. Lead is at 2.
Second. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Seconds on the shot clock.
13 seconds to shoot for the red shirts. Oops. So. And the people here are just stunned. What has happened? Quintero Sunga with the inbound. Going to Nathaniel. 1 minute and 17. The lead is at 3. 42 to 45. And that's going to be a foul on number 38, Rodriguez. Both teams with 2 team fouls. Still in the clear when it comes to penalty. 1 minute and 10. 15 to shoot for Jet Gabriel. Off to Nathaniel. 3's a miss. A bit of a sigh of relief for the Team Genesis. Cash. A miss by Norwood. Follow up, too strong. Coming off Valentino. And we have Xavier Young taking care of the possession. Nathaniel decides to take it inside. Basket in for now a lead of 5. 47 to 42. And we have a timeout. And NBTC Manila Live from Court 1 of CCF will be right back.
The NBTC family for being able to set up tournaments like this to get the best guys in their region to be able to compete against each other.
Three-pointer. And that should do it. Wins the NBTC Regional Championship. Great game, great effort from them.
Big time.
And here we are for Genesis. These are the 5 guys who will probably take us all to the end of this ball game. Lopez, Jay Chua, Rodriguez, Kasha, Norwood, and number 52, Valentino. Oh, Jay, a miss on the 3, a miss on the rebound by Jay Chua. We get Nathaniel Bolina. We have AJ Olandres. We got number 30. We got number 99, Xavier Young. Number 23, Jet Gabriel Quintero Sunga.
13 foul for Genesis.
And the third team foul has just been acquired by Genesis. And also the 5th member of the team is going to probably take us to the final buzzer for Elite is number 11, Yeshua Yeshua Salibong Kogon. It is a 5-point lead with 21 seconds.
Foul number 38.
And foul will be called on number 38. That is Rodriguez.
Foul ball.
And a trip to the free throw.
Warning for penalty.
Oh, sorry, no. Two teams still in the clear when it comes to penalty. It's 14 fouls to 2 team fouls of Elite New South Wales. And that foul,
Foul number 52.
and foul committed by Valentino, and that will bring not Xavier Young to the free throw.
Substitution.
Their lead is at 7. He makes both. It will be a near impossibility for Genesis to come back. Lead is at 5. And AJ Olandres called for the foul.
Substitution.
Sorry, no, it's actually Steppen that was called on the red shirt. So the possession will stay with Elite New South Wales.
14 on the shuffle.
AJ going to Nathaniel. And that is a turnover.
Shot clock is off. 13 seconds.
Shot clock is off with only 13 seconds remaining in this ball game. The lead is at 6. 42-48. Coming in for 3. And I think that is it. With 3 seconds remaining, 2, 1. And a winner of this ball game, Elite New South Wales, with a score of 48-42. And still would like to say thank you to Genesis for giving us a unforgettable come from behind second quarter. So thank you. But for now, the winner, and of course, Elite New South Wales Black. Congratulations. And coming up shortly, we have our second game. And this is between DNB LBDL versus Phil Am Nation Select New Zealand Remo when we come back.
The NBTC family for being able to set up tournaments like this to get the best guys in their region to be able to compete against each other.
Three-pointer. And that should do it. Wins the NBTC Regional Championship. Great game, great effort from everyone.
Mabuhay Pilipinas! We are greeting you from the Mall of Asia Arena in Pasay City, where the best high school teams are set to compete for the right to be recognized as the national champion. This is the NBTC Finals.
Fast break. Oh, board! Gets the alley-oop. Oh, wow. Clears it cleanly for Alas. Puts it home.
Naman natin yung pinaghirapan, maghirapan din natin ngayon. Kahit hindi ang